How effed up of a human being do you have to be laughing or happy and celebrating that this man has died? And my personal belief on that, even if I don't stand where they stand, is that it's not so much a measurement of their character, even those that are laughing at him being gone. It's not a measurement of their character that they're reacting in that way, as much as it's a reflection of the impact that his content has had on them.
Dude talking about, bruh? Oh, and just so y'all know, y'all gonna hear a lot of bleeping in this video. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't gonna do this at first. I've been going back and forth because I really ain't want to give this negativity no light, but man, if there's like a top 5 of things that I hate, one of them is hypocrisy. And I gotta call it out because I'm just tired of all the rhetoric that's going around about Kevin Samuels, and it's really rubbing me the wrong way, because the fact that these women feel justified in celebrating a man's death, it's pretty scary. And if I had to be honest, man, my hope is dwindling. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. We're gonna see what this have to talk about.
You can see by the title, I want to discuss something: the recent passing of Kevin Samuels, controversial relationship, YouTuber, counselor, amongst other things. But he passed away a couple of days ago from, I think it was cardiac arrest or something like that. Besides the point, I got hit up to ask my thoughts about this. One, because of who I am in the relationship space, and we tend to stand on opposite sides of the spectrum, and have not been shy about that at all.
Yeah, he tells women what they need to hear. You tell them what they want to hear. Panderer.
But I wanted to speak on this for 2 reasons. First off, I do want to speak on that, how I personally feel about the passing of him as a controversial relationship orator, or YouTuber or what have you. And then also the other part, where I see a lot of women, black women especially, who have been celebrating that he's died. Yes, for those who don't know, he's so controversial that you have people who have a lot of mixed reactions to him passing. Sometimes you have people grieving, this type of thing. But right now you have a lot of folks who are celebrating. They're at least mocking, or maybe even just apathetic to the fact that he has passed on. And I've seen people like his fans and stuff talk about that group as being, really messed up. Like, how twisted you got to be. How effed up of a human being do you have to be laughing or happy and celebrating that this man has died? And my personal belief on that, even if I don't stand where they stand, is that it's not so much a measurement of their character, even those that are laughing at him being gone. It's not a measurement of their character that they're reacting in that way, as much as it's a reflection of the impact that his content has had on them.
The dude talking about, bruh? Oh, and just so y'all know, y'all gonna hear a lot of bleeping in this video. I've been keeping it clean for the sake of, this algorithm. It's just gonna be a lot of editing in this video. This is exactly what the hell he was talking about. This damn pandering. Enabling bad behavior. This is and he a damn hypocrite. This man just got caught in a cheating scandal, what, a year ago? And then you want to come popping out the woodwork.
Because yes, Kevin Samuels it's not all bad or all good. Nobody is. So there are people who have had very positive experiences. He's been encouraging, validating to a certain group. But there's another group who have experienced his content the exact opposite, in a really messed up way. Dare I say verbally abusively.
And you want to know why? Because they didn't like the truth. And they felt some type of way and got in their feelings. Derrick, Jaxn. The reason why you don't have that issue is because you tell them what they want to hear. Derrick, Jaxn. You panderer. You the reason why they think it's okay to act like this. Like you. Like you, bro. Lame.
You know, some people say, oh, that's a reach. You know, he was just holding women accountable. How do you hold a woman accountable for being 35 years old and single and saying that they're leftovers? In which that was his most recent viral clip.
Because between 18 all the way up until then, they had all that time to find somebody to lock down. Yep. That's why. Because between 18 to 24, those are their best years to lock somebody down. Because that's when they're at the peak of their attractiveness. Because women control the dating market. Yep. That's why. She had all that time to lock somebody down. And like a lot of these women, they probably spent their best years fooling around with a whole bunch of men that wasn't worth long-term investment. And then when they got close to their 30s or in their 30s, they looked up and they saw that ain't nobody want to commit to them. And the first thing they did was the easy thing that all women do. They blamed men.
Do you believe how dumb you look right now? You look so dumb.
And all Kevin Samuels did was stand up and said, enough of this. Y'all ain't gonna keep blaming us for this. Because what about all these other dudes that are getting overlooked? I reacted one of his videos recently when he was talking about Russell Wilson. How women champion Russell Wilson. But y'all wasn't checking for him. You know what I mean? When he first got to the league, y'all ain't start checking for him till he messed with Sierra. And the only reason why y'all checking for him for messing with Sierra is because he saved Sierra from being a single mom. From dealing with Future. Because that's just the ideal. That just go to show you how twisted women are. That's just the ideal love story. Let me have a baby by a thug and then come get swept off my feet and rescued by the square. Is that every woman's game plan nowadays? Especially black women. It seemed to be that way. Well, ain't no man make you choose to do that.
Nope.
Cause if that's the case, why the hell was y'all fighting so hard over this Roe versus Wade thing over deleting unborn children? You know, I gotta watch. You got this YouTube. I can't just say the A word. Yeah, I know I'm cussing. I'm gonna bleep him out. But for real, this is crazy, man. He just a straight panderer, bro. This is why he... man. Ooh, I do not like this dude, bro.
Let's be real, you know. Let's not idolize the dead and just make them angels all of a sudden. Like, let's stop the gaslighting.
No, bitch, you... I'm done, bro. Somebody need to punch him in the throat, bro. Like, seriously, bro. The fuck? Like, listen to this rhetoric, bro. Like, this is what... These are the women that he's defending, y'all. These are the women that he's defending. Listen to...
us because we're celebrating his death. Like, are you, like he would do the same thing to you if you were dead.
Yup, sure would. Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like it's just so stupid to me.
Do you believe how dumb you look right now? You look so dumb. You look so stupid.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
I'm like, some of you black women out there, be embarrassed. And this is why some of you guys are in the same spot you are in. But the other ones, we're just gonna level get out of the toxic space. Because if you want to sit here and defend a man who's against you, then go ahead. Because these same men who make channels about black women dying are the same ones that are celebrating over it. But okay, whatever.
I don't know who these women talking about, but I've never seen a black man rejoice over another black woman dying. I find Serena Williams very attractive. Married a white dude. Serena Williams could drop dead right now. You will not see me celebrating her death tomorrow. That's the whole point. Why? Because Serena didn't do anything to me personally. Just like Kevin Samuels didn't do anything to y'all personally. But y'all are like Dee Dee said, y'all taking it so personal. Why?
Exactly. It's so stupid because it's like they just love to, they're so narcissistic. They love to sit here and be like, oh, black women ain't blah, 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 blah. And then, like, the minute that a black woman clap back, they be like, oh, you some angry-ass black women. You know what I'm saying? That's why don't nobody fuck you. The whole universe hate them. So, fuck you.
This man almost had 1.5 million subscribers, but the whole universe hated him.
Get that French toast out of here.
See what I mean? This is what you protecting, Derrick Jaxn. This is what you protecting.
They're hiding their hands behind their back with a rock. It's throwing stones and hiding their hands. That's
what are y'all doing? Y'all throwing shade at this man after he done passed. The fuck about? Who is these bro? Oh man. And my friends wonder why I date outside my race more often than not. Let's keep it moving.
And you know another thing that's crazy? They want to sit here and talk about us celebrating celebrating this shit, right? But were they not celebrating, women like Ma'Khia Bryan who never did anything to these niggas? They were celebrating Asia Maynard who never did anything to these niggas. And more. To these niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember. What's his name? What's his name? Oh, what's his name? He should be next. But TS, he did it like religiously.
Yeah, that's
and
why
they didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Is that?
I don't even know who the hell they talking about. That right there let me know what y'all just babbling, man. And then, oh my God, bro. Check out some of these comments, bro. Like, when you act like you're a god, God comes and humble you down. Always did, always will. Nothing to cry about here. Then look what all the black women die alone talk got him. A first class ticket to high value heaven. Wow. Wow. Oh, and I really enjoyed this because let me tell you, remember there was, I want to say like a couple weeks ago, videos back, because y'all being reckless, I don't give two as you can see, because I've been cussing in this video all this woman right here, this woman tried to call me gay for one of my response videos on Kevin Samuels. This woman right here, I remember it very well. Cause she look like she got that damn fedora on over there, looking like the lead singer from Total. Tell me, head ass.
Finish.
Read this. Black single mothers aren't dying alone. They dying with children, grandchildren, and family by her side. That's not what he meant, idiot. Damn. Calling me gay, you can't even comprehend what the hell he was saying. If he wasn't such an asshole, he might have a wife that could have saved his life and looked after him. That man went into cardiac arrest out of the blue. Just had a stream the night before. He complained about chest pain, and then next thing you know, it just happened. Like, come on, man. But I find it ironic that he died alone. Maybe he should have taken his own advice. So the lady that spent the night and that he fell on top of and had to call, and the lady had to call 911. That lady just don't exist. She was never there.
Bruh.
So Kevin Samuels just called 911 on his own.
Do you believe how dumb you look right now? You look so dumb. You look so stupid.
This is why I say it's gonna get worse before it gets better, because these women, you could tell just by these comments that I'm like, women are so fixated on things going their way or something that makes them feel better or feel good that they're just disregarding simple facts to the point where your comments, even your comments got holes in it because it ain't got the whole truth in it. You just saying what makes you feel good. Typical modern female. Check this out. I had to unsubscribe from a mammy with divest in her name, saying that it's not classy to celebrate this. So think about that. You got somebody on here who commented and said that she had to unsubscribe to another woman that has divest in her name. And if you don't know, divest are black women that that like exclusively date white men or whatever the case may be. I really don't give a damn. I really don't give two shit. But I think it's something like that. If one of them want to come on here and hate and correct me, that's fine. Go ahead. After you correct me, I'll just delete your comment. Because I'm not here for the negativity. I'm not here for the bullshit. But anyway. Yeah. Like y'all that divided that you can't even stand side by side with your divest sister, because even she's over here like, okay, I don't date with black men with anymore, but celebrating a man's death, like, okay, that's a bit cold. And I have not seen any black men over here celebrating any black women's death. If anything, especially if it came to a killing, they're trying to seek justice. No, like, what about all these women who like these 2 or 3 women that I done heard that died lately meeting up with white men? I ain't heard no black women over here protesting about finding justice for those women. But I've seen that story on a lot of men's channels in this space. So who really care? So who really care more? This is unbelievable, bro. That's what you protecting, bro. This is what you protecting. You know what? I was gonna show y'all a little clip of Cynthia G, man. It ain't even worth it. I mean, everybody knows Cynthia G was a hater, man. Like she's like the queen of divestors. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna waste my time, bro. she kind of weird in itself. But for the haters, I want y'all to watch this since Kevin Samuels seemed to hate black women so much.
A man I was dating at the time told me about him, and I started learning more about the manosphere on YouTube and learning more about different positions that men have. So anyway, when the gentleman I was dating previously put me on Kevin Samuels, I will say initially I was taken aback. As someone who I believe am very pro-woman, I love women, I appreciate women, especially us black women. I definitely am somebody who has a big heart for other women. I was like, this man is so rude. Like, what is going on here? Why are women calling into this show? Like, what's happening? But knowing the kind of person I am, I had to sit down and really hear him out and watch multiple of his broadcasts. I would say I'm probably watching maybe 40, 50 plus of his shows since I found out about his channel back in June, July. Over the time, his message definitely grew on me, even having discussions with the man I was dating about different podcasts and the different shows he was having, and having discussions with an actual man who was well within the financial bracket that Kevin Samuels talks about. It was really interesting to see how differently we as men and women think and how we go about dating, and how sometimes if you as a woman don't understand the perspective of men, you kind of sell yourself short or put yourself at a disadvantage because you're not navigating the dating marketplace with a mind that is conducive for getting the kind of results that you want. And that's what I found interesting about Kevin Samuels' platform. So although...
Alright. Now, she went into it, was introduced to it by the guy that she was dealing with. And you see, she didn't have the... Just like most women who see it when they first see it. But you see, like, once she actually listened to hear what he had to say instead of listening to react, all of a sudden she was able to take in and be like, damn, you know what? A lot of what he's saying actually does make sense and could actually really be a big help. Let me apply this to my real life and see what the outcome is.
So on that front, I definitely do agree with Mr. Samuels. But yes, I just wanted to come along and tell you guys some of the lessons and messages that Mr. Samuels teaches and how I've applied them to my life and how they've worked for me. I do attribute a lot of my dating successes to him because of the messages that he teaches and how they've helped me. Actually, in the pictures that he posted about my engagement, I know he blurred out my face and stuff because I wasn't comfortable with just being out there at that point. But in the post that I put in his Facebook group, The Mix, I told him, I actually called into a show previously that he had for younger women and told him about my plans to go to Spain to teach English for a year.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end that here. And reason why I wanted to show that is I remember that clip very well because back then he was getting a lot of hate. And I was thinking to myself, this man started a group on Facebook and he's not even a matchmaker. This man is not a matchmaker. He's an image consultant. And got this woman married. Attractive girl. And then made sure he showed you the receipts. As you can see that she showed you right there. Women still coming for him. He's putting down black women. Well, if he's putting down black women so bad, why in the hell would he go out of his way to start a group for people to meet and couple up, and then when one of them gets engaged, the first thing he want to do is share it with the world so that way people can know, like, yo, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's all. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Haters, if y'all want to hate, go ahead. I really don't care. I'm on one when it comes to KS. All right. And if you're an OG, I appreciate the love and support. If you're a new one, please subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here, y'all. To the next video. Deuces.